Hey yo, what's up? Welcome back to the League of Essence TV with me, your host, Vijay28. Please do subscribe to my channel and yeah, let's get it. So we're still on the Rolling with Vijay, the Inside Theory segment. Still gonna answer a few questions and kind of explain as to what you want to know. Let's get to it. So the first question for today is, what is EOR? Well, EOR was actually created or established in 2017 by me and Ironic the Trapstar. Yeah, we both established EOR. Well, we were just a duo making music together, and we just thought, why don't we just try to make something official, why don't we just call ourselves something? And that's how the idea of Essence of Rap started, you know. The reason why, or the reason behind the name actually, is because for us, making music was kind of essential, like it was really essential. So I just thought about it. I was like, yes, as well, we kind of rap anyway, because back then, so yeah, we used it to our advantage, like, okay, rapper, rap, very essential, essence of rap, rapper ba essential, hell it worked. It really worked. So yeah, we just went with that, and yeah, that's how we came up with the name Essence of Rap. So what is EOR? Essence of Rap is like, recently Essence of Rap has been more of a family than it is a rap crew, because we have reshuffled our what's this? What is it called? We have reshuffled our positioning within the group and the company as a whole, and we've just decided that for those who haven't been contributing much towards this whole thing, this whole essential thing, all those who have not been contributing as much as they're supposed to, they should be cut out, and that was not because of any personal vendetta or anything like that, but then you cannot carry dead weight around, so Essence of Rap started as a rap crew. We started as a rap crew and ended up being a business, a business where only productivity is tolerated. You understand? Bearing in mind that we are so productive. We are such productive people. So yeah, Essence of Rap is just a company now. It's a company that we created this company to kind of represent us, and our music. And considering that it's difficult for you to be signed to get a record label or whatever, I mean, why don't you just open up one for yourself? So that's how we came up with the decision that, what, we're making this a company, a company that will be a legal representation of what we do. You understand? So basically now EOR is just a record label in a way, but not really a record label, just a media company, because we won't be only majoring in music, but in everything else, media related, whether it's photography, videography, whatever. So yeah, this is just a brief description of what EOR is. People keep on hearing about this EOR. People see this logo. People like kind of wonder, what is this? So yeah, rap ba essential, essence of rap. And we really aim to kind of represent other people, not only ourselves. We're trying to expand our horizons. Yeah, we're trying to expand our horizons and trying to venture into new things, So yeah, that's in a nutshell what EOR is. Moving along to the second question. How big is your fan base? That's a good question. How big is my fan base? I don't think I have a big fan base. I think it's kind of just average. Well, it's been rapidly growing, and I'm actually quite happy about that, and I appreciate it, by the way. It's been growing rapidly, but yeah, I could say the people that I consider as my fans are the people that are most consistent in um, listening to my sound and listening to my music, buying my products and stuff like that. You understand? So yeah, that's just a limited amount of people. You know, just a limited amount of people. I don't really have much exposure as yet because I haven't been the artist to do shows and stuff like that. I'm just that guy who always records, puts things digitally, you know, like puts material online and then not even promote it. But then recently I had a check on my the platforms that I post my music on, and I see there's actually quite a rapid growth. You understand? For someone who does not even market their own music, it's a funny thing that I can't even market my own music. You know, I just make music, put it out there, maybe post it on WhatsApp or Facebook. Okay, it is a form of marketing, but I just feel like it's not enough. You know, market it only for that day or maybe for that week, and then after that, that's it. I'm just moving on to something else. So yeah, my fan base is average. I don't really have a lot of people following my music, of which I would like to, but I understand why, because I'm creating a different sound. you know so starting something from scratch, it's kind of difficult, with all this what's this trap scene trending, and these melodic things, melodic songs and stuff like that. Yeah, coming up with a serious sound, talking about serious things and stuff like that, it gets to be kind of difficult, because now, I get to play people my songs, and then you get people who will tell me that, dude, you're too deep. No. And they're like, what? Isn't it supposed to be that way? Or like, don't you guys want music that speaks to you? Like, dude, you're too deep, and stuff. So this other day, I was sitting with a friend of my brother's, and I played him my songs, and he asked me a very interesting question, and that question I keep on asking myself every single flipping day. Like, is there a market for your music? Your music is dope. Your lyrics are fire. You could be one of the best lyricists there is. But question is there a market for your music? So it put me in a dilemma. Kind of asked myself, am I doing this music thing just because I want to be famous, or am I doing it because I love it? Because if I want to be famous, you know what that means? That means I really have to change my sound. I have to change my sound and fit in with everyone and be like everyone. Basically, I'm going to lose that unique touch that I have towards my music, just so that my music could break out there and trend, because people are going with trends. Whatever that's trending, people go with it. People are going with the vibe, man. Other artists are moving from hip-hop, are going to amapiano because of the trend. It's just a wave, man. It's just a wave. Everyone is just going with the wave. If it goes left, we're going left. If it goes right, we're going right. So unfortunately for me, I'm just doing it for the love of it. I love music. I love my own music. I love the way I make my music. So yeah, with that being said, it's going to be quite difficult, and it's going to take quite a long time for my music to be widely recognized, but bit by bit we'll get there. Okay, now we have question 3. Do you ever perform on shows or on Do you ever perform on shows or at events? Nah, not really. Not really. And am I trying to get there? Well, yeah, I am trying to get there, but I don't even make the effort to kind of, what's this? Go out there and look for shows to perform at, or look for events where I could perform because I've tried so many times, and it just doesn't work, man. Does not work out, you know, because I kind of feel like with all these events going on and these shows going on, the people that, or rather, let me say, the promoters of those events and stuff, and the event organizers, I feel like they always have these specific people in mind. They keep on telling you, send your music, we want to hear your music. If you want to get a slot, you do all of that. You waste your flipping data. You try to explain who you are. You sell yourself to them, only for them to just ignore you. You know, knowing that they have people already in mind that they wanna put on those lineups, So you get people who perform all the flipping time, at the same events, and you're just there like, you know. Plus, here in Bloemfontein, it's really difficult. It's not every day where you get people who are just willing to work with each other. Well, it's not really in Bloemfontein alone. I feel like it's the hip hop industry as a whole. You know, you don't just meet up with someone who's willing, just nje, willing ukuthi akufake la, so that you could showcase your what's this? Showcase your talent, and without them actually getting anything in return. You understand? So with that being said, I don't like such things, man. I don't like such vibes. I feel like if you're gonna do something good for someone, do it from the depths of your heart. You understand? If you don't wanna do it, don't do it. And I think I've gotten the clear message that with a lot of the events that are hosted here, yeah, these guys just don't want to, just don't want to give other people a chance to showcase their music. So we go to these shows, we go to these events, we listen to the same people performing different songs, blah blah blah. But then it is what it is, man. So now I don't really perform. I just plus by the way, I'm kind of like an introvert. I don't know. I think I have stage fright. I think so. I don't know. But I have performed. I have performed at Iridescent Sessions, hosted by Mecca Mind and the Friends Clown and stuff like that. And then I performed at school, but I don't really see it as something big. So the only show that I could say I performed. Oh right, I also performed in Kimberley. I forgot. Yeah, it was scary because first of all we had no fans at that time, and yeah, the crowd was rough. I'll never forget that performance. Actually I want to forget it because after that performance I really felt like I want to quit doing this. So that's why I didn't even want to put pressure on myself with the shows and stuff like that. I'm just there like, I'm making music. I make music. I think I'll be that artist that makes money out of streams and stuff like that more than I do on shows. But yeah, that's good enough for me, man. As I told you, I'm doing this because I love it. I love music, and I love it when people just tell me like, dude, the song that you just made now, man, like, or the song that you just released, I listened to it and it got me thinking of something, took me back to this, and it made me realize a lot of things. I'm just there like, I'm just glad that people get the message. My music is speaking to people, and yeah. So yeah, man, yeah. I guess I guess I really answered that question to the best of my ability. You know, for future references, yeah, it's not like I would say no to performing on shows and stuff like that. But at this present moment, that's not really what I'm concerned about and focused on. Yeah. Moving along to the fourth question. How much time do you spend on music? Yo, I spend like, I think I spend like 80% of my time on music. You know, I love making music, man. So I spend a lot of time making music. You know, um, if I'm not making music, I'm writing lyrics, or writing poems, or doing something that's music related. So I could say I just spend majority of my lifetime making music. When I get bored, I make music. When I get sad, I make music. When I'm happy, I make music. When I become frustrated, I make music. So with that being said, I feel these things every day. So that means I basically do things every day. I make music every day. If I'm not writing songs, I'm making beats. If I'm not making beats, I'm recording. If I'm not recording, I'm trying to sharpen my skills as to mixing and mastering. Yeah, there are a lot of songs that I haven't put out there that I've made just to kind of like to serve as a training ground for me as to knowing how to mix and master. So basically I could sit here, come up with a song, na 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 blah 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 na 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 na, put it there, mix and master, try new things, and then that's how actually I grow in my sound, because I practice what I do every single day. Okay, let me not say every single day, but every week. Majority of the time I really practice what I do, especially making beats. I never knew how to make beats, but if you listen to my beats now, you would never say that. You would personally think maybe I went to school for it, or no, you wouldn't believe I taught myself how to make all of what I'm doing now. So yeah, that's how much time I spend on my music. Like a lot. Like, a lot. This music better marry me, because a lot of time is spent on it and the girls are complaining. Nah, I'm kidding, man. We don't have the luxury of having girls around here. Okay, so I think that's enough for the day. Thank you for watching my video, the second episode of Rolling with Vijay, the Inside Theory. We'll be making quite a few more videos, but not only based on these questions. Rolling with Vijay, the Inside Theory is actually a bigger segment. Basically we just be talking about everything. So these are these questions that are answered from part 1 and part 2. This is just a basic overview of who I am. I think after watching these 2 videos, you're gonna more or less get a picture of the type of person I am, what I do, and what I'm aiming to achieve with this channel. So please, guys, do subscribe, share me to the world, and yeah, till we see each other again.